What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Joe Cronin, and this is the podcast that you were looking for. So hit the subscribe button down below. Don't miss out on the daily wrestling videos and news and podcasts and everything else I do here. Thank you guys for hitting 57,000 subscribers tonight. What was Raw's viewership like the other day? We've been talking about it. One of the worst ever. One of the worst ratings ever in history a couple weeks ago in Boston. Monday Night Raw last week was down from their recovery, which wasn't really a recovery because ideally Raw you would think would want to be over 3 million viewers. But anyway, Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley in the main event drew 2.7 million viewers. That's down 3% from last week's 2.8 million viewers. And that was, of course, the night after Extreme Rules. So we knew that although they hit the historically low Monday Night Raw viewership, like the lowest rating in history, we knew that they would come back down again, but it would go back up the night after Extreme Rules, which it did. But for Raw to be sitting around a 2.8 or a 2.7, it's certainly down from last year, and we knew it would be there. And their lows are getting lower, obviously, right? Because a couple years ago, we talked about their lows being 3.2s, and a 2.8 was a real low for Raw. But now the low apparently is, the 2.5s, 2.4s. So, and even lower, I think it might have been. I don't remember the exact number. But, so you're seeing a trend of the all-time low is dropping every year. The average is dropping every year. Raw ratings just continue to drop over and over again. So that's, going to be expected here. So, one of the four horsewomen of the MMA, which just irritates the crap out of me. By the way, not because they're women, but because we had the four horsemen, right? The four horsemen who really meant something in wrestling. And then you had Sasha and Becky and Charlotte and everybody, Bailey doing the four horsewoman, which, like, all right, I kind of get that. That's kind of a cute thing, little homage. Like, I get that. That's all right. But now you got the MMA girls saying that they're some kind of horsewoman. And, like, I am honestly irritated by the whole thing. What do you guys think about this trend of wrestlers who just keep kind of copying older history, like copying stuff that was done in the past, that was done really well in the past? What do you guys think about this? That I've been wondering about that for a while. It's been irritating me how nowadays the wrestlers feel like kid wrestlers who are playing wrestler. And they really can't develop their own characters. None of them can. They're told what to say in the backstage, so they can't come up with promos like the original Horsemen, the Horsemen. And then they can't even come up with promos like some of the women on the indie scene or anywhere else. They have a cookie-cutter script that they have to read from on Raw and on SmackDown that makes them sound like robots, that takes the personality away from them, that basically makes it guaranteed that they'll never get over because they can't inject that personality to connect with the crowd into their character. And character development is halted because everybody is reading from the same robotic crap that probably the same writers are writing. Therefore, everybody kind of sounds the same on Raw. It all sounds like the same computer-generated crap. That's one of the major issues with Raw. Everybody says their lines the way they're supposed to. Like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give it my best at this point. Or I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get him back for what he did to me. And like, everybody just basically sounds the same. And other than, bringing up an old wrestler that they can mock around with or something old that they can kind of bring back and redo, for the most part, putting Finn Balor in a friggin' playhouse. I mean, other than stuff like that, they really got nothing, and that's how down we are on the product right now, and the ratings are reflecting that. So anybody that was a detractor, casual person that says, oh, you just hate on the brand, it's like hate on the company. I certainly don't. I make my entire living off of WWE's product, and I've been watching WWE since I was about 5 years old in 1988, so I certainly don't hate the product. I love this company, but the product we're getting right now is garbage. It is the worst time. There's been a couple bad times in WWE history, but this has got to be, to me, one of the worst times, especially creatively for a weekly show. It is atrocious to watch. Certainly Seth Rollins and some other guys sometimes have good moments, but overall it is just abysmal. But we'll find out what's going to happen tonight on SmackDown. Maybe SmackDown will be good. What did you guys think of Raw last night? Leave your rating down below. I usually go on the 10-point system. 2 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Most people I saw on the Twitter poll did not like Raw. Let's see what the majority of listeners had to say on Twitter. What the hell is this?
Oh, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! I got everyone's addresses, man! I got everyone's fucking addresses, man! Everyone's gotta get exposed, man! You're exposed, man! Everyone's gotta get exposed, man! The truth, man! The truth, man! The truth, man!
That is not what I was looking for. What the hell was that? Oh my god, what is going on Twitter? Oh, that's right. Scott tried to expose, or was pretending to expose, someone's information the other day. And I guess Young ran away with that. Did you enjoy Monday Night Raw? Here's what I wanted to find. Did you enjoy Raw? 338 votes. Wow, we could have gotten more votes than that, though, man. Come on, man. 61% of you said it was garbage piss. 24% said you did not really enjoy it. So that would 71, 81. That's about 84%. 85%. So about 85% of you said you did not enjoy Raw. Some of you even called it garbage piss. 10% of you said it was okay. 5% said you enjoyed it, which is really weird to me, but hey, if you're in that 5%, man, I wish I was on that level. But there you go. It's incredible. See you guys tonight live after SmackDown. I'll be here reviewing it live on my channel. Be here. Call the show, 339-226-6610. Send me a Skype invite, friend request, Danny Deadly. And make sure you go down and check out the Discord link, because soon we're probably going to be taking people's calls on Discord only, because Skype's new update is wreaking havoc with the phone system. And that's just going to be the way we're going to have to do things, maybe. So make sure you're involved there. I want to shout out, thank you to the new patrons, guys. Without the patrons, I wouldn't be able to do these shows. So thank you to the new patrons and all the live donators as well. And especially the new ones that just signed up the other day. I'm trying to get their names, because without this stuff, man, we'd be out of here. So thank you to Jarrett Ko. He upped his pledge. Thank you, Jarrett. Kyle Winfrey, $5 patron, and Steven Dixon. Thank you guys for becoming patrons. Welcome to the JCS Army on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. 30 hours of bonus content a month on Patreon with tons of podcasts and other things like that. And feel free to message me on Patreon. I'm checking my messages right now, actually. I will message you back. Any suggestions, things you want to see on Patreon, let me know in what tier, $5 tier, $2 tier, $10 tier, whatever it is. Let me know. All right, see you guys tonight after SmackDown. If you like this video, leave a like. Look, I did a longer time than all those other people that make videos for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, take that. Here's some other videos that you might have missed popping up right now. Check out these other videos if you haven't become a patron yet.